heats up with that deadline, August the 1st, fast approaching. But we now move over to North America. In a new report, the Wall Street Journal has alleged that President Donald Trump was informed by Justice Department officials in May that his name appeared in the files related to financier Jeffrey Epstein. The White House, however, has dismissed the report, calling it part of ongoing fake news stories against the US president. The Justice Department also decided not to continue investigations into Epstein's activities. According to the reports, the US House committee has subpoenaed Ghislaine Maxwell to testify in connection with the case. This development continues to stir controversy and scrutiny around the Epstein investigation. Well, joining us to discuss this topic that is causing issues for the Trump administration, not just from opposition of the Trump regime, but also from within his core MAGA group. Jim Rice, Professor of International Law, joining us from Vigan in the Philippines. Jim, thank you for your time. This one is not going away for Donald Trump. Further reports in the US media, the CNN reporting something overnight, also the Wall Street Journal, alleging that Trump is in these Epstein files. What's your reaction to these allegations, and how is Trump going to circumnavigate probably the hardest moments in his second term so far?
Well, yeah, I think that your introduction was excellent, and I think that you really summarized all of the main points. I can only add a few things, which are that, first of all, if the Wall Street Journal report is true, and there's no reason to suggest that it's not, then it is highly improper. It is highly improper for the Attorney General of the United States to reach out to the president and give him an indication that the president is in the files. This should never have been done. But in addition to that, it proves, or it shows very strongly, that Trump is in the files. And although there's no proof that means that there's something improper or wrong or criminal, it certainly is a bad look for Trump, and it certainly implicates him in this scandal.
Jim, why would the Trump administration make such a big point about releasing these files if there was knowledge from the man at the top of the tree that he was named in them? This doesn't make much sense on the surface, but why do you think that set of circumstances has been taking place?
Well, of course, it just makes him look more and more guilty. And in addition to that, sending the Deputy Attorney General down to Florida, where Ghislaine Maxwell is detained for having been convicted on a 20-year sentence, makes him look even more guilty, because it would seem that a secret deal is being cooked up, that they are going to bring Ghislaine out, and she's going to exonerate Trump or say something of that nature. And then, of course, Trump will be able to say to his followers, see, there's nothing to see here. But as you pointed out correctly, these kinds of deflections make him look more and more guilty every single day.
Absolutely. Jim Rice, thank you ever so much for taking the time to join us. We will bring you all the updates on this ongoing political merry-go-round relating to the Epstein files over in the United States. Moving on.